Hello and welcome everyone to another update video here on this channel about Bitcoin, Ethereum and Quant. My name is Daniel and I will provide you with all of my expectations and price targets which I have about those coins. I will show you my preferred wave count and what I'm expecting and what I'm planning to do trading wise. And if you don't want to miss out on that in the future, don't forget to leave a subscription down below the video and enjoy this content. And we're starting here today straight on the Bitcoin 4-hour time frame. And for the new viewers here on this channel, I want to quickly summarize what I have talked about here in the last few videos already. Practically what I'm sharing here with you, or what I'm expecting, or what I'm tracking here, are two different scenarios. One of them is a more bearish one in the immediate short term. One of them is a more bullish one. But in my opinion, now comes the decision point, or probably in the next few hours, where we can see, or where we can have a strong first indication where we are going to. And I just want to summarize here the two scenarios. One of them is that we have seen a first wave here, and we have seen an A wave down, an overshooting wave B up. We are coming down once more in the C wave before we can really rise here in the third wave. The other option is that we are right now already in this third wave, since we hit the target area of the second wave back there. But as you can see, the small two issues we have with this breakout structure is that, first of all, this would be very, very short as a wave 2. So it moved really fast time-wise. And the other issue practically is that this structure, which we have built here in the last few weeks, is not really looking like a third wave, because as you can see, a third wave is, due to the Elliott wave rules settings, is divided in 5 waves, and we have most likely the third wave as the strongest wave, and we should hit the 1.618 extension with that, and so on and so on. So there are several rules, and so practically there are several rules which we need to follow to consider this as a wave 3, and right now it's not really looking like it. So right now I'm not sure that this is a wave 3. I would rather prefer the bearish scenario, which means that this has been an A wave, this has been an overshooting B, and we are coming down once more now in a C wave. But to observe this more closely, we should jump in the 15 minutes time frame, because there I can provide you with a decision point which I'm focusing right now. Because if we are really coming down in a C wave, we should see a 5-wave impulse developing down. And in this bearish scenario, this would be a wave 1, 2, and we are now in the third wave, which has most likely not bottomed yet. There will be a 4th and a 5th wave. And only if we are seeing here 5 waves towards the downside and then a corrective move towards the upside, this would be the entry point for me personally, where I would enter a short position, or where I will enter a short position for the third wave towards the downside. So 5 waves down, 3 waves up, that would give me an entry for a short. Right now, we didn't get 5 waves down. What we just got is a typical 3-wave move, ABC. And from here, where we are right now, we technically have the option of rallying higher in a 5-wave impulse structure towards the upside. So right now, there is absolutely no certainty in the market. That's why I'm still standing on the sidelines. I'm right now not in a trade, and I'm waiting if we're seeing the 5-wave impulse down or not. And if we are in this 5-wave impulse, I told you there are several rules which we need to follow. And if this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, and this is a wave 3, the wave 3 should bring us all the way down to at least $28,900. Everything which is not hitting this bearish target would actually prefer here the bullish option, that this has been an ABC and we are bouncing from here. If we are hitting the $28,900, then it's practically possible to consider this as a third wave. So there should be a 4th and a 5th wave afterwards. And I will still stand on the sidelines at that point. So if we are really hitting the, let's say, $28,000 level, I will still be on the sidelines and not being in a trade, and waiting for a 3-wave recovery towards the upside. And that will then be the point where I will open a short position. So right now, we cannot be sure. We can bounce, we can go a little bit deeper. But if we're seeing a 5-wave structure down and a 3-wave structure up, this will be, in my opinion, a decision point which I will use for a short trade. If we're looking here at Ethereum chart, you can see practically the same overall scenario here involving as well. that this has been a first wave towards the upside here in my opinion, and there is the option that the second wave has already bottomed and we are here in this third wave. Ethereum is looking pretty strong, so this can easily happen. I don't want to rule it out yet. We cannot know if we are in the third wave. I just can tell you that this structure is looking a little bit, let's call it sus, for a third wave, because it's not really fitting into the rule settings. If we would push higher, this would be the scenario. This would just be the setup. If we are correcting down now, so that's why I also want to jump into the smaller time frames for Ethereum. If we would come down from here, it would practically mean the same as for Bitcoin, in my opinion, that this was only an A wave of the second wave, an overshooting B wave. We are coming down once more in a C wave of the second wave, which will then finish here, the second wave, before we can really rally in a nice 5-wave structure in a third wave, which would look practically like that. So that are the two scenarios. So that's why we need right now to consider if this is a possible breakdown structure. And I can tell you right now, it's not yet. In my opinion, it's not yet. I mean, we can count somehow a 5-wave structure down, but only as a diagonal, not really as an impulse, because we have an overlap here of the first and the fourth wave. But let's see, let's see. Maybe this is already a first wave down, but I can tell you already, if we would move higher from here, it would also pull some fuel in the bullish scenario. So that's why I'm standing right now on the sidelines. I'm not making jokes. There are those possible two scenarios which we need to take into consideration, and if there are any updates about in which of those we are really, or which of those I'm really preferring highly likely, I will give you all of the updates videos here on this YouTube channel. So don't forget to leave the subscription down below this video, activate the small little bell, and always share your thoughts down in the comment section. That helps me pushing the YouTube algorithm and spread this news here to the world. Let's now have a look at the QNT chart as well, and there you can see that I'm still following one-to-one the same scenario which I've already provided you at the beginning of January when I started analyzing this coin. And my view is that everything of this movement is a second wave which divides itself into an A, B, C structure. And I already told you at the beginning of January, this is the target area for the B wave, which we hit perfectly, we got rejected. And the target area for the C wave is still down there between the 80 and the 95 US dollars. And I'm still thinking we are going to hit it. So if we are hitting it, I will open some long positions. I will buy some QNT for long term, because that's the point where I see a good risk to reward ratio with less risk and high reward. And when we are coming down there, I will absolutely use this for my purpose. If you like this video, if you enjoyed this information, smash up the like button. I thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much that you stick with me until the very end. And I hope we will see each other in the next video here on this channel as well. Ciao, ciao.